one that has the audacity to come online, look dead in the fucking camera and say, I just don't know what I'm going to do, and this is how I take care of my family, and this is my livelihood. That's your fault. That ain't my fucking fault. I don't give a shit. I am loud. That's annoying. You see how I'm taking it down? I'm recognizing I'm the problem. We're not getting tacos. You can't be mad when you're getting tacos. I don't care. Be disappointed. Block me. I don't know what to tell you.
You still on me.
Hello. I'm just now realizing as I'm in editing that I did not turn my camera, and so it is not formatted the right way. And so this episode's going to look a little funny on YouTube. My apologies for anyone that cares. Hello. It's been a while, I know. So much has been going on, but nothing at all at the same time, if that makes sense. And I know it makes sense and people relate and people understand what I'm saying when I say that, but it's still annoying to say it now that I'm thinking about it. So I'll try not to think about it too much. Yeah, so I don't remember the last time I did a podcast. I couldn't tell you what we talked about. I probably said the exact same thing last time. So here we are again. I want to get those square things. I think it's a battery, but like all the big podcasts have it, but I just want one. Not that I'm a big podcast or anything, but I still just want one. Let's see. Today's date, I don't even know what today is. Is it the 18th? It is February 18th. I was mostly going to come on and just talk about everybody's panties I got in a wad when I made the video on TikTok saying that it's time to start calling out these creators. Hoo boy, they didn't like that at all. But I figure we can just catch up a little. I guess I need to look and see when the last time I posted a podcast was. Shall we? Let's do that together. No way. January 15th. Okay. All right. I thought it was December and I was about to be like, I really apologize. I don't know how to let that happen, but we've talked since then. And so it was the new year, old BS, bullshit. Yeah, and I don't feel like I talked about much. Who knows what I talked about? I don't remember. So here we are, back at it again. And yeah, I figured that we'll just jump right into catching up. And since January 15th, so a month ago, let's look at my calendar. What happened? Let's see, January 15th, nothing. Okay. I got my nails done. They need to be done again already. I don't know if you can. No. Too bad. They're on my TikTok. Let's see what else. My oldest turned 16 the day that I posted that, actually. Yeah. And then I went to New York City the first week of February. I went to the Knicks game. Me and Dennis went to the Knicks game, which I decided to go last minute. I literally purchased the tickets for a 7:00 game at 4:30 p.m. Off the app Game Time, by the way. Big fan of that. Tickets were still pricey, but that's also because it's the Knicks, it's Madison Square Garden, and they're doing really good. But we got really good seats for really cheap in comparison to what they could have been off of like a regular app or whatever. So it's a website or whatever. So it is the Game Time app. This is not sponsored, but if anyone wants to tell them, I'm more than happy. But yeah, it looks like you're never going to be able to see. Hold on. Anywho, yeah, that was fun. And then the next night, so let's see, we got there Wednesday the 4th, went to the Knicks game that night. Thursday night, we went to the Broadway show, Chicago. We went to go see Whitney, and all the haters can hate all they want. She did amazing. Well, she's obviously doing really great. Either people are really nosy, want to go watch her fail, which, I mean, at this point, she's not going to. So just suck it up. Get over it. But they just extended her tour, I think, for a year. A month. My apologies. They added a month to her, whatever it's called. I don't know. So that was really cool. The weather wasn't horrible. Dennis and I had some nice dinners together and found some new cafes that we went to almost every day because it was delicious. And it was so cute in there. And then we flew back Saturday. So that was fun. And then we're going to go back. Our intentions are to go back in May because the boys want to go back. So that's it. I purchased the Regal Cinemas membership. I've been talking about doing that for years. And it used to be a lot cheaper when I first wanted to do it, obviously. But now I paid $88, I think, for 3 months. I can go to any movie, any day. Well, not any movie. There are obviously stipulations. You can't go to the big movies, like I say big movies. You can't go to the theater rooms. Get it together. And we're back. You cannot go watch a movie in the like RPX or the ones where it's like interactive or like, you know what I'm saying? But who cares? I don't care about that stuff. You know? Yeah, the RPX one, the one where it has like the premium experience, you can't go in there. I don't care about that. And then when you do purchase tickets, you have to pay 50 cents. So who cares? You know what I mean? That doesn't bother me. So me and my best friend got it, and we have been to the movies, I don't know how many times. Dennis did the math, and he said that if you go to 2 movies a month, you've basically made your money back, but I don't see how that's possible. Let's see. For a regular, let's see how much it costs because I'm going to the movies tonight. For a regular person to go to the movies tonight in a regular theater, it's $17.49. So it's almost $20, right? You still have to pay for your snacks and all that stuff, but it's almost $20 a person without it. And I paid $88 for 3 months. I don't know the math there. I don't care to figure it out. I guess I'm going to since we're talking about it. So let's just do 88 divided by 3 equals 29. So yeah, basically, if you watch 2 movies, which 30 is like $15. So if you watch 2 movies a month, you got your money's worth. And we've already went to, let's see, we went to Dracula on the 11th. So good. So good. I have every intention on making TikTok videos about it, but I was like waiting for other people to watch it because I was trying to be a little bit courteous. But people are still freaking out about people talking about Wuthering Heights. The shit's been out for like, calm the fuck down. Don't get me started. I already cussed somebody out on the, I didn't cuss them out, but, so we went to Dracula on the 11th. We went to opening night for Wuthering Heights. I kept calling it Worthington because I had Bridgerton and Withering and just like all the things. And then I started calling it Werther's, and Dennis is like, it's Withering. And Dennis doesn't even care about it. He had to read it in high school, but he didn't. And then on Monday, the 16th, we were supposed to go watch the new movie that came out, the Have Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Instead, we returned those tickets and repurchased Wuthering Heights. I'm going tonight to watch Wuthering Heights. It'll be the 3rd time that I've seen the movie in the theaters. I know there's like a lot of online hate for it. And like, of course, I'm going to make a video about that too. But like, it's so weird to me, the people that are like getting so mad. How many times have you watched a movie based off of a novel and it's nowhere near like it? That's the point. It's like an ode to, you know what I mean? And even the director, Emerald, put quotations around it saying like, I have no intentions. I can't make this movie. I can't make this movie exactly like the book. Like, this is an ode to, anyways, whatever. People are really mad about the movie. The movie is so good. If you want to just stop, I've never read the novel, so didn't hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? It is aesthetically pleasing. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is filmed on film. They filmed it on film. It's just so good. It's so good. And so the first day we watched it, I sobbed. Anyways, that's not what this podcast is about. I sobbed like a little bitch. It was so good. And then the next couple of days, I just did not feel right. Like I was kind of like down in the dumps. Like I was a little bit depressed. I don't know how to explain it. And it's because of that movie. And then I go online and see other people talking about it and they feel the exact way. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how you know you made a fucking movie, right? When people are affected by it like that, it was so good. Anyways, so, so I'm going to the movies tonight. And then what else? That's it, really. So like I said, I feel like I've been doing stuff, a lot of stuff, but it's just because I traveled a little bit and all that stuff. And I have big dreams. Big dreams. I've made some more big dreams. I went to therapy last Sunday. I think me going to therapy, I've always said I never really needed therapy because I've always been a very open, upfront person with myself. I am not scared to call myself out. And I mean that in the most genuine way. And if you know me in real life, you know that I'm like that. Like, I don't have like all this trauma that I need to figure out why I'm acting the way I am at this age because of things that happened to me in my childhood. Like, it's nothing like that. It's just, I don't know. So, me going to therapy, and lately I've only gone once a month. I only go once a month. Um, but even the check-ins a month later to see just how far I've come in a month is crazy. I think I told you guys, but I started taking pills to level me out. Baby antidepressants. I don't even know what they are. They're not even like, they're Wellbutrin is what it's called. And highly suggest. I never wanted to be the person that took medicine, which is a whole other thing that I want to talk about, is like just the stigma. And like, I literally have no reason to not want to take medicine. I just didn't want to. Anyways, so last month we talked about, she's like, yeah, that's not the same kind as like a bigger, heavier antidepressant. So give it a try. Toby's here. I'm not kicking him out. I'm hoping that I can edit it, like, you know what I mean? Edit the background noise and you won't hear him. But if you hear it, that's the snoring. It's my French bulldog. So yeah, I mean, things have been good. It's been a really good year so far. Happy Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year. It's officially the year of the horse, and it's supposed to be really good. And listen, I'm an astronomy girly. Okay, I believe in the universe, and so far the things that were lined up for me and said was supposed to happen have happened. So I'm a true believer in the universe, and supposedly other big things are coming. And I have goals, and I'm gonna do it. I've been doing better of like, I say I'm going to do something, obviously, and I'm just like, never mind. Never mind. That's Dennis. Excuse me. Anyways, let's get into the video. Hold, please. The video I made that really pissed off a lot of creators, and I'm glad. I'm fucking glad it did. Obviously, we all know the state of our country, and we have giant WTFs floating all around our heads. I've had to get off the internet. I haven't posted really a lot because it literally, anytime I just open my phone, it is some horrible, tragic, disgusting, vile thing being said. And please understand when I say this, I don't mean it how it's going to sound but it's not even the stuff that I'm reading that's fucking me up in my head, because it's fucking me up in my head. It's the fact that nothing is happening. And I had to say it like that because I was about to scream. That's what's really making me like uncomfortable, like enraged, is like nothing is happening. So anyways, I'm like, get off the internet, girl. So I've taken some breathers, but I made a video on January 26th, and I don't know how long it is. Who cares? It's 2 minutes and 43 seconds long. And I'm basically saying it's time to start calling out these creators that will not speak up against the administration, right? I don't care if you don't like that I said that. I don't care if people think so. Anybody that has the audacity to say that no creator owes us anything, you can suck on that. And that was the middle finger. It was a little blurry, but there it is again. Bullshit. Okay. At this point, if you are a large creator, if you are a popular creator, if you've gotten sponsorships from large brands, if you've gotten to go on some kind of a tour, if you have received anything from being a TikToker, you got that because of your followers and only your followers. The end. Period. That's it. You'll never, ever, ever convince me otherwise, because you can make all the videos you want doing whatever it is you're doing. But if no one's fucking watching you and no one's clicking that follow button, you are still just a regular ass person talking to your phone or your camera like the rest of us. I am not letting anybody off the hook for anything anymore when it comes to being a social media influencer. Okay? Okay. Because tell me I'm wrong. I'll wait. Oh, just because they're a human, they don't owe you anything? Bullshit. They owe us their entire careers, is what they want to call being a TikToker. They owe us all of their sponsorship brands. I mean, deals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a deal with Nike and you're promoting these new shoes. The only way that you get to continue having that sponsorship is if we keep watching those ads that you post, and then you get to get in more, like even more, if we purchase the products that you're pushing. So shut the fuck up. Because if nobody's watching your ads, the ads are going to disappear. The sponsor is going to realize that you're fucking not working out and you're not as big as we thought you were, and we're going to go and pick someone else. So yes, when it comes to today, okay? When it comes to what's happening to this country's people, we'll just keep it generalized right now because the world is too big and too terrible and too gross and ugly to focus on all of it right now. Just specifically our country and the state of our country and the things that are happening to our people in our country, okay? If you are not speaking up in favor of the injustices, like against what's happening to this country, you are literally saying you're fine with it as long as y'all keep watching my videos. As long as you keep watching my videos, I mean, I don't really care. Nobody, at no point have I said you need to stop making your regular content, whether it be sewing content, cooking content, comedy content, lip sync content, book talk. It doesn't matter what your content is. If you have not made at least one video saying what is happening is absolutely tragic, I would like everyone to know that I am fully against what is happening. Something needs to be done. I don't know what that something is. I would love to hear of anything that I can do. But as of right now, all I have is my large platform and my voice, and I'm using it to say people should not be being harmed. They should not be being ripped from their homes. I do not believe in what is actually happening today. The end. Pin that bitch. Don't pin it. Have fucking balls. Stop being a bunch of fucking cowards. You're fucking spineless jellyfish just floating around in the fucking social media realm, hoping that no one notices you haven't said anything because it might fuck up your sponsorship brand with fucking Dr. Pepper. Literally pisses me the fuck off. So anyways, I was done with it. I'm done with it. And I started paying attention. And what I did is I went to my backup page, and because I didn't want to unblock them from my main page. Because y'all, my block list is out of control. It's astronomical. I keep posting it because I don't give a fuck. But I posted my block page for everybody to go see. When I post my block page, please don't think for a second that I'm saying since I have them blocked, you need to have them blocked. I'm simply saying these are the people that I do not want to disturb my peace anymore. I don't believe that we have matching moral compasses. I don't want to be associated with them. That's my block list, okay? Or their bots, or you know what I mean. But I used my backup page and I went to go look at everybody's favorite creators, the large creators that I know in real life, okay? And then the ones that I don't know in real life, but I go off of people that have large followings, and I know the ones that are being benefited from their large following that got them where they are. I went to go look at every one of their pages, and not a fucking peep. Not a word. And it pissed me off. But it's been pissing me off. It's been pissing me off because these are the people on fucking June 1st that want to start pushing rainbow merch and rainbow this and rainbow that. And I know that everybody thinks that that's a statement. It's not enough. Okay? Just because you're willing to put rainbow merch in your fucking Shopify store doesn't mean that you truly stand with that community. You just stand with that community sending you $75 for a fucking hoodie. I said what the fuck I said. And I've always called it out. I've always said that. And that's why I'm just like, I'm done with it. I went to the people's pages who literally got on an airplane, whether they paid for it themselves or TikTok paid them to do it, and flew to fucking Washington, D.C. to hold up poster boards saying, "Don't take away my app," when they were talking about the TikTok ban months ago. And they're fucking sobbing, crying on fucking line on their lives and on their videos about this is their livelihood. Whose fucking fault is that? You, anyone that has the audacity to come online, look dead in the fucking camera and say, I just don't know what I'm going to do, and this is how I take care of my family, and this is my livelihood. That's your fault. That ain't my fucking fault. I don't give a shit. That's your fault for not having a backup plan, for putting all your fucking eggs in one social media basket. That is so stupid. That is so stupid. And if my fucking spouse did that, I'd fucking punch him in the mouth. You fucking loser. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Who the fuck is about to feel bad? You want people that get up every fucking morning and go to their fucking jobs and work their fingers to the fucking bone to support their family, barely. You want them to get online and be like, oh my God, I feel so bad for them. If this app goes away, how are they going to push their overpriced merch? How are we going to find the links in their bios? Call me a fucking bitch or a cunt or whatever the fuck you want to call me for saying it. I wear those fucking tags proudly. Because again, tell me I'm wrong. You want me to feel bad for you for not being able to sit online and push bullshit products when I fucking went to school, put myself through school while I had small children, got a degree, and now get up at 3:30 in the morning to drive an hour to work every single, stand on my feet for fucking 12? I don't give a shit. Are you kidding? So, anyways, I didn't think my video was going to get pushed. My content doesn't get pushed anymore. Ever since I changed my name from Foul Mouth Female to Life with Brooklyn or Life by Brooklyn, whatever the fuck my handle is, I don't even know. My content stopped getting pushed, right? And ever since I stopped stitching people and running my mouth, my content stopped being pushed. And then ever since the TikTok shop got huge and I don't push products every day, all day, my content doesn't get pushed. Guess what? Don't care. It's unfortunate because I would like a lot of my messages to like go through and like get out there, you know? But that's basically what I use it for. And don't get me wrong, I like making videos. You know, I do enjoy it. Sometimes it does stress me out. But like the other day, or if you scroll on my TikTok and you find the one where I look absolutely ridiculous, something that fell out of the fucking 80s magazine, I had so much fun making that fucking 60-second video. It's lip syncing. I didn't even have to put in that much effort. It was so fun to make, and I would love to make that kind of content all the time. But like, it's not going to be my livelihood, you know? And I will always appreciate if I, God forbid, was recognized on social media. I don't know. I'm like sitting here thinking because then I want to make sure that I say everything like it doesn't matter. Anyways, the point is the video got pushed. And so not great, not like back in 2022 when I was getting 600,000, 900,000, 11 million views. That only happened like twice. On a video of somebody I no longer fucking support and I took the fuck down. See, that's me. That's the difference between me and a lot of these people is I'm not scared to fucking take those videos down that have 11 million views. I don't fucking believe it anymore. I don't support that creator anymore. And so don't associate me. They're actually on my block list. So anyways, the video got 11.5 thousand. I'm famous. Anyways, and people were angry. Someone was really mad. And then, what else? Oh, I pissed off some chick because she said I can be a life coach, a Christian, and a good mom and still support ICE in Minnesota. I stitched her, was like, no, the fuck you can't. It made her so mad. Anyways, I love it. Hate her. She's blocked. Yeah, so people, they started doing it, right? So they started actually commenting a ton of people's names, and they're not wrong. And people obviously the weirdos that want to fight to the death for these parasocial relationships they have with these fucking creators are trying to come in the comment section, and I'm like, bro, don't be mad at me because I'm not scared to say that this person hasn't said anything, that person hasn't said anything. Go get mad at them for not saying anything. Are you joking? Excuse me. Dr. Pepper. Just kidding, it's not an ad. So yeah, and then I posted my block list. And then this one got pushed. 39.7 thousand views. So famous. Stop. And And I think this is the one where people were commenting who they have. Yeah. So this one has 557 comments, which is not that much, but it's a lot. And a lot of them are names. And they're all right. Um, but a lot of these people I didn't even know who they were. And then some were mutual friends that I have been mutual friends with for 3 years, 4 years. And I removed them. No, I didn't put some of them on my block list, but I also, if I unfollow someone and they're following me, I'm removing them as a follower as well. I don't need the numbers. Um, and it's just unfortunate. But they're not wrong, right? And then with the comments, people are DMing me screenshots of private messages between them and some of these creators. And the way these creators will fucking say anything except I'm not MAGA. They say everything except I don't support what's happening in this country. It's crazy. It's crazy. What do you mean? This person went fucking ham. Oh, no, sorry. These are the people that have spoken up. And like another thing is like these people are putting these names in my profile, like in my comment section of people I have blocked. And like I have them blocked for other reasons. I give credit where credit's due, and I'm glad that they are saying something about the state of our country. 100%. Like, it's not even that serious. I only have beef with like 2 people on this whole planet. But some of the people, why are you blocking creators based on their beliefs? We need diversity of thought. We all need to listen to each other, both sides, not create division from each other. We are all Americans first. Our politics shouldn't trump that. I'm just so sad about our world right now. I don't want more division. The way 77 comments are just eating that comment up. And that was from a mutual. I immediately removed you. You didn't say anything negative. You didn't say anything like horrible or disgusting or degrading, but that's no. And then someone today said, I just want to let you know. What did they say? They're again fighting for their death, trying to make it make sense, and it's not. Someone saying, I adore you. You know that. I say that first because I just want it clear. I think you're awesome regardless. Thank you, but I don't need that. You know what I mean? I don't need it. I don't need support from people who don't support people. That's the only way I know how to say it in a kind way. I don't need support from people who don't support people. Period. I don't. But this person is just saying how they don't think that it's not fair for us to ask someone to potentially ruin their livelihood. I haven't read this one yet. We're reading this together. Live. Their livelihood, speaking about world events. That goes for either side. History typically remembers the loudest in the best and worst of times. Again, livelihood, it's fucking TikTok. I don't care. I don't care. But I don't care so much that someone tried to complain to me at my real job because of my political views. And I was like, I will quit right fucking now. Like, if it's an issue that I speak up against world injustice, toodaloo. They're like, no, girl. But who I am as a human being, I had an interview, and I don't know what came over me, but I had the most confidence I've ever had in my entire life when I walked into this interview, and I don't know what it is. But I walked in, asked them questions directly. I was like, things that you're not supposed to ask a business. And I'm like, how many times have you done this? What does this look like? And then I said something. I was like, well, I know my worth. I'm really good at my job. And when I say really good, I mean really fucking good at my job. But I will say this. I'm on social media and I run my mouth about everything on social media. And I know that for larger corporations, that's an issue. And that's why I don't work there. Because I would rather run my mouth and speak up against what's happening in our country, racism, bigotry. I just can't even list. The list just keeps growing. So I am against any hate. when it comes to human beings. Unless you're a shitty human being, then I support that hate immensely. And so if that's going to be a problem, it was really nice to meet you. I appreciate your time. Thank you for, allowing me to come in and introduce myself. And their answer was, no, that's fine. That's social media is not a problem at all. Yeah, there's that. I make it very clear who I am. I don't know. I've always said that. I guess I always feel like we talk about it in therapy where I always feel like I have to prove what I say is true about myself. I don't really know why I do that. We haven't really gotten to the bottom of it yet, but we have just noticed that that is something that I feel like I have to do all the time. Hate it about myself, but kind of love it because a lot of people can't do it. So, um, yeah. And I've never gone back to double check to see if these people have said anything now, but I even made a video saying like, if you say something today, if some of these creators in the comment section decide today to speak up, I support it. I'm probably not going to unblock you. I'm probably not going to refriend you or refollow you. I support it. But at this point, I have to feel like you're only doing it because you're watching your follower count go down and you're losing brand deals because you're not having the interaction that you used to, which I don't even know what people look for brand deals anymore. I remember it used to be your follower count and like the percentage of your, whatever it's called, the analytics. I don't know. But I would almost bet money that most of the people in this comment section still haven't said anything. And that is just so unfortunate. Um, I know, and I did talk to someone who I do adore. I do adore this person. I think they are a good human. I do. I really do. I don't think that they're fake. Whereas a lot of these other people, I have seen different sides of these people in real life that I'm like, they're not actually that positive. And that's annoying. Like it's so fake. I don't know. It'll always bother me because I watch them succeed farther and it's not a jealousy thing. It's just envious that I can't be fake. I guess. You know what I mean? I'm not jealous of them because don't want to be fake. I'm just envious that they have the ability to put on this fucking facade in order to be successful in life when it comes to like brand deals and stuff like that. And I'm over here like, I don't know. But anyways, they were just saying that they just don't know what to say. And I'm like, just a simple statement of, please understand, I don't support what's going on. I just don't know what to do at this point. It's better than saying nothing. Now, people are going to come in your comment section and say, well, it's not hard to research. I've researched everything, girl. I think everybody supporting a positive outlook for our country is better than nothing, you know? And then I saw a lot of people commenting people, and then they want to fight for them. Like somebody that I have on my block list that everybody thinks is so wonderful. And again, people forget that they're real and they're not like they are on the internet. They're actually fucking trash. A lot of them are such shitty fucking humans and they lie and they gossip, which gossiping is fine, but like to the point where you're trying to ruin people's jobs and careers and stuff like that outside, like in the real world, not on a TikTok app, is crazy to me. But, anyways, and people were saying, oh, well, some people can't speak up because their spouse is in the military. Guess what I am? A military brat. That's right. I grew up, my father was in the army. I was engaged to a man in the Air Force. I was engaged to another man in the Air Force. I know how that stuff works. And although you do need to tread lightly, you're still able to say, I don't like what's happening in this country. And then everybody wants to be like, oh, well, they're reposting stuff. I don't give a fuck. That's not enough anymore. Because what happens if TikTok decides to take the repost button away tomorrow? Then we see nothing. We know nothing. And you go back to being absolutely for everything that's going on. You know what I mean? Like, who gives a fuck about what they're reposting? I don't give a fuck what someone reposts. I mean, it is telling. I was able to save a lot of reposts from somebody to put in a file for legal documentation. You know what I mean? It does say a lot what they reshare, what they repost, what they believe in or they agree with or align with for sure. But it's not enough anymore. So anyone thinking like, oh, well, I reshared a video where it said something like, America, am I right? Like, girl, shut up. Shut the fuck. I don't care what you reposted. Say it. Say it, you pussy. Honest to God. It is so telling and unattractive and weak that even if I did look up to you or did admire you or support you, I think you are fucking I don't do well with weak people though. And that's a me problem, and I will talk about it in therapy, but I don't do well with weak people. And what I mean by weak people, I don't mean sensitive people. I don't mean empathetic people. I mean exactly what's happening. I mean these types of people where they're just like, "Mm, gross." Yeah. People saying like, oh, or they're adding stuff. Oh, that's another thing. Sorry, that was probably so loud. I'm going to put a mark there just in case I need to turn the volume down. Sorry. Another thing people were saying is like, oh, or they're sharing it to their stories. Doesn't count. Not as much. Not as much. Because they're not putting their words to the story. They're sharing my videos to their story. I don't give a shit who it is. No one shared my video, I don't think. And using my voice to speak up or say what they align with, which I'm all for. I share people's videos all the time. But you gotta stand up for something. You gotta stand for something. I can't stand a fucking neutral ass bitch. I cannot. Man or woman. I just mean bitch in general. But like honestly, it's ridiculous. No one is asking you to change your entire niche to fully go get a fucking degree in history and fucking political whatever. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Just stand for something and hopefully be on the right side of history. But even if it's not, that's the thing is like, even if you're not on the right side of history, even if you are MAGA or you do support ICE or you do support this administration, why don't you fucking say that out loud, you fucking little bitch? You know what I mean? Like, say it then. Fucking say it. There are some out there that will absolutely do it. It's the ones that look exactly like you think they would look like. And like, good for you. At least you're doing better than some of these people. You're at least saying where you stand. But honestly, it's just funny to me and it's so telling. And I can't get over this screenshot of the private messages between a large creator and someone else private messaging them and saying like, hello. And they wrote novels, narcissistic coded novels, and said everything except I do not appreciate what this administration is doing. I think it is wrong and disgusting, and I wish that something would change. I am not MAGA, whatever. Even MAGA's coming out and being like, my bad. Let me just say out loud, I no longer am that, and it is a cult, and I was brainwashed, and I apologize. It's still fuck you, because you voted for this, but good on you. That's a baby step. Good for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, and then finding out that a lot of these big creators, so that was another thing that I made a video about, is like these big creators have backup accounts, right? Like everybody, when we started getting ticks against our accounts, like back in the day when my page was like growing so fast, I'm talking like 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, like it was going quickly. I was getting community violations all the time because people were trying to get me for bullying and harassment whenever there was some piece of shit talking about a woman's body or somebody in the gym that's trying to fucking make themselves healthy. Like I stitched those people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just go out and just start talking about someone's looks or like that. I talked shit to the people that were fucking talking shit. I was a bully's bully and I will be to the day I'm dead. I don't care. But when we started getting worried that our pages were going to get banned, we started making backup accounts. Almost all of us have them. And I have a bunch of fucking accounts, to be honest. So I have this one. I have my regular Life by Brooklyn XO on TikTok and Instagram. I have Foul Mouth Female because that's my name. I'm keeping it. So I made another account just so I can have the handle and no one could take it. I have Unscripted, the podcast account. And then I have my burner accounts to watch people when I was stealing their content and putting them in a file so that I can turn it into a lawyer. So anyways, we all had backup accounts, right? But those backup accounts might have like my backup account, which is my Unscripted. I switched it over and I use it for the podcast, which obviously I don't use it that much, but it has like 25,000 followers, right? It's significantly less than our mains. And almost so like Ophelia, she has like 12 million followers that whatever on her main account that she uses every day, that is the one that she sends into companies and brands when she wants a fucking deal, that she uses to push products and all that stuff. And then she has a backup account that has like, honestly, I don't know, but it's not 12 million. people were like, oh, well, they said it on this account. There was some cookie lady or something like that. I don't fucking know her. But this is the second time someone said something negative about this woman. I blocked her the first time someone said something negative about her. Like she did something negative or wouldn't speak up about something or something along those lines. I blocked her for that. So I had to go on my backup to go look. But she's using her backup account's story. She's not even using her backup account to post static images or stuck videos. She's using her backup account's story to say stuff so that it doesn't affect her sponsorship deals or whatever. Because I will say, when you get controversial, yeah, there is a chance that you're going to lose a brand deal. But if that's the case, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, if I had a brand deal with, I don't know, Pop It Socket, that's not a real brand, Inc., and they say, if you speak up about anything political, we're going to drop you as an influencer. I'm going to say, okay, go ahead and send over the dropping me contract now because I'm going to speak up about it. And then I'm telling everybody this is the company not to support because they dropped me for wanting to stand up against social injustices. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, I understand that that's going to take $20,000 because I don't think you guys really understand how much some of these influencers are making with these deals. It's big money. It's life-changing money. So I get it. But I would rather go to sleep at night or have my children know that we can't go on 17 vacations this year because mommy decided to stand up against the horrible things that are happening. You know, you see what I'm saying? And some of these people don't even have kids. So I don't know. Judging you 100%. So using the backup accounts is crazy. Now, if you want to use both accounts, I'm all for that. But not using the accounts that got you where you are doesn't count. Oh, they posted on their Instagram stories. Okay. That also disappears in 24 hours. And although some people can screenshot it and post it on Reddit or wherever the fuck they want to put a static video. Leave it on your profile. Fuck up your aesthetic. It doesn't matter. And that's a hill I'll die on. And no one's ever going to be able to fucking change my mind. I don't care. I'm so proud of all the people that had the fucking balls. It's because we're finally coming to the end of the influencer pandemic, I think. I'm crossing my fingers for the people that aren't watching me. And so people are not worried about like getting their pages taken down or whatever the case may be. I would be like annoyed if I lost my page for sure. My TikTok page that's had 1 million followers 5 different times. It just steadily goes down though. But that's because also I don't talk shit anymore. I'm not in drama anymore, unfortunately. That's what the app runs on. And there's a lot of bots that are finally getting like deleted and stuff. But I don't know what I was saying. Doesn't matter. I would be annoyed if I lost that page, but it ain't nothing to make another page. They do not grow. I will say they do not grow anymore. If you're not pushing TikTok products, they won't grow. They really don't. I mean, once in a blue moon, you'll see a creator get picked up. There's been 2 on my feeds and I do adore them. And obviously one is Ashby, but even her stuff is slowly dying down. You know what I'm saying? You get your little blimp of fame and then you either got to make an impression or you were just something for a little bit of time. But Ashby was one that in a time of TikTok's not growing unless you're selling stuff, she got picked up. And then, oh, dang it. What is the creator called? Oh, no, I love her so much. She's so nice to listen to storytelling wise. My apologies. Maybe I've saved something. Hold on. But it doesn't look like I've saved anything, but I've definitely liked a video, so it'll be in there. She has very curly hair. She's an amazing storyteller. I think she lives either in Jersey or New York. She's so funny. She's so cute. Drat. I'm going to find her. Because there she is. Old Fashioned Hustle. Old Fashioned Hustle is her handle. I think this is her main account. I just be doing shit. She's so funny. I love listening to her stories. I love listening To her, she's so funny. Anyways, at Old Fashioned Hustle. That's her handle. She looks like. I'm seeing her stuff get pushed, which I like. I love that. But it's not easy to go viral anymore or whatever. So, anyways, that's basically it, guys. I say we stop supporting these creators that don't support us. They don't. They don't. Just because you wear rainbow earrings doesn't mean that you would fight. And I don't need anybody to fucking go to jail, right? Over something, but like just you made your and I called it out. I don't give a shit. I called out creators specifically that I made the video. I really do not care, but you made your profile off being a smiley boy or whatever, or trying to make, you get what I'm saying. I don't even need to go into details. Just go to my video and check the comment section and then do research yourself. And then it's unfortunate, but these aren't, what are they doing? And them saying like, I want to come to these people's pages. Oh, that was another thing that they were claiming is they wanted to be a safe space. And I went the fuck off on TikTok in a video. You're not a safe space if you don't speak up for human beings and their safety. You're not a safe space. Oh, I want to keep my videos light and comedic. Okay. Make a video stating that you don't stand for what's going on and then go back to your regularly scheduled programming. You're never there. You'll never think there's nothing anyone can say. There's nothing. Oh, I'm not like fucking Jelly Roll's dumbass. Oh, I'm not political. You don't need to believe. No, you don't need to listen to my redneck ass. First of all, okay, you weren't always a redneck. Okay, I remember when he used to come into the club that I worked at, groveling, begging the girls to dance to his songs. Okay, so we all know where you came from. And then saying you're not political, yet we've got video evidence of you sitting on a committee speaking up about political bullshit. So spare me. Please spare me. Like, shut the fuck up. There's just never going to be an excuse. No one's asking you, final statement, my closing statement. No one's asking you to get a degree in political science. Is that even with politics? I don't know. No one's asking you to get a degree in history. No one's asking you to run for office. We're simply saying you are who you are on the internet because of your following, and your following are in danger. We're all in danger, okay? Even the shitty ones are in danger. Say that you hate that. Say that you are sad that people are losing their lives in the street over nothing by agents that should not be out there. Say you don't support what's happening in the streets. You don't have to say anybody's fucking name specifically. I don't support I don't even give a shit if you are Republican. You can still say, I don't support where this party has gone. People are doing it. Republicans in office are doing it. You're never, ever, ever. If celebrities, I know that people always try to make an excuse like, oh, well, the celebrities already have millions of dollars, so they don't care. It doesn't matter anymore, guys. It literally doesn't matter anymore. So, I don't know. Stand for something. Be something important. Hopefully be on the right side of history. But even if you want to be on the wrong side of history, do it with your whole fucking chest. I'm going to go. I just got notification my kids are walking in the door. Not that I don't talk to them about this. We talk about this very regularly. Have the day karma allows you to have, whatever that means. And until next time, I don't know when that's going to be. I can't promise it. I don't know. Soon, I hope. Okay. Ciao.
Feel, don't it? We still on it.